Well, thank you for the invitation to join this conversation. And so I'm Aleesha. I'm the interim Chief Technical Officer for Insights for Education, which we'll talk about in a moment. But in terms of thinking about what financing complexity means to me, I think it begins with, it has to begin with an appreciation that solutions, particularly in the education sector, are complex, are interrelated, and also context specific. And it requires us as education specialists to resist the pull of silver bullets or magic bullets that can be uniformly implemented across contexts. I think it also requires an appreciation for the needs and challenges of the range of stakeholders and communities that are engaged from the design to implementation of interventions. I think also when we speak about financing, it implies that decisions may be made quite far or distant from the end user or the beneficiary, or in the education sector, thinking about teachers and students in classrooms. And so when we talk about financing complexity, we need to make sure that their needs and challenges also remain top of mind, and that the interventions that are funded sort of serve their needs. Insights for Education is a new foundation. We're just about just a little over a year old, and we seek to build bridges across the communities of policymakers, knowledge actors, and implementers in the education sector, with the goal of ensuring that the scarce resources in the sector are allocated to interventions that we know can work, or that we know that work, and not just know that they work, but we know how they work, in what context, and for whom, and that this information is in the hands of decision makers and implementers.